Hey, it's Mitch, Native Survival, hanging out in the woods with some good friends of mine. We're going to be cooking steaks the old way. Stick around. Alright, so I'm going to just make sure my rock's clean. Before I put it next to my fire. Alright, so now I'm going to just take my flat rock. I got a couple of them, one on each side of the fire. I'm going to slide it right next to the fire. What? That way it's going to start absorbing the heat. I can't put my hand there, it's so hot. It's going to start absorbing the heat and get really hot, and I can throw my steaks right on there. Alright, so this is how I like to test if it's up to temp. Just take some water, splash it on there, especially the back corner. And if it sizzles, I know I'm good to go. Alright, so there's my buddy Joe, tending the fire. We got some infusions going on, yarrow and sassafras. Got some burgers going and some onions on this side of the fire. On that side, I'm gonna throw some steaks on there pretty soon. Got my buddy Scott and Kenny over there, checking out some bows, making some arrows. Oh yeah, boys. Alright, so Scott's flipping his over. He's got some hamburgers over there. I'm gonna throw my steak on this side. I like to blow off the ash if I can.
Yeah, right onto my burgers.
There we go. Oh yeah. Zoom in on that sucker. That's the stuff right there. It's on its way. Now, when it cooks down a little bit more, I'm going to slice it and then finish it in smaller slices. And then I'll season it right at that point. Alright, so now what I like to do, take my steak, put it on my plank, and then I just slice it up into smaller pieces. See if I can check the grain. And this way it will work just fine.
That clamshell.
Yeah.
It's toasty.
You smoke. The smoke.
This gives me a good chance to see the inside of the meat while I'm doing it.
Crispy.
Alright, so I'm going to finish this up and I'll get back to you. Alright, this is where I like to finish off the steak. Some salt on there. A little pepper. Wow, it's even hot back there. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to do the same to these. Season them up, and I'll throw them on the stone.
Another hamburger.
Alright, so this is where we're at. We've got burger going here, and my steak finishing up over here. Joe is toasting some English muffins on a plank. Gotta love it. On this side of the fire, on the other rock, so we have two simultaneous. We got chopped onions and a burger, and this is
This is how you cook.
and and that's a cheeseburger. We have an MRE pack for cheese, and a hamburger, and a Thomas English muffin there. It's pretty creative.
And some roasted onions.
And some roasted onions by Scott.
And some baked potatoes.
We do have baked potatoes in there too. So yeah, this is a little bit more of a feast here. We're cooking steak the old way, and we're doing some other things too. Good stuff.